Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, December 18th, 2023, and it is the day C for instrumentals. It's a day 5. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead, take a seat. I'm so happy that you guys are here in school. You know, this is one of those unique weeks, right? We all know we're leading up to the winter holiday. And with that, especially with kids, things get a little bit shaky. Things get a little bit more enthusiastic than normal. The question is this: are you guys able to keep it to our 3 expectations, right? It's okay to get excited. In fact, it's part of growing up. It's part of being a kid. And I want you to be excited about this week. But are you still able to be respectful? Are you still able to be responsible? And are you still able to show that you're ready? You know, that's the ultimate test. Are you still able to be a kid and get excited for the season and still keep to those expectations? I believe, personally, when I think about you, that you guys are able to do it. The question is really not whether you can do it, but will you do that? Will you make that decision, right? Can you be respectful to others, even as you're amped up? Can you be responsible with yourself and the words that come out of your mouth, okay? Not just in front of people, but how you talk about others, right? We talked about this last week. The whole idea of talking about others with respect, talking about others with responsibility, you know? We want to put a clamp down on those things we call rumors, for instance. The other thing, too, is, are you ready? Are you ready to show the best version of yourself? I think you are, personally. I've seen the best version of all of you guys, so I know it's in there. It's not like I've never seen it before. I know it's in there. So the question is, are you going to show it? I like to think that you will. Okay, and Mr. Lin, myself, I am always trying to show the best version of myself. Do I fail sometimes? Of course. But I always dust myself off when I fail. I own it, I admit to it, and then I try to do better. Same thing with your teachers. Same thing with all the grown-ups at school. So we're not asking you to do something we wouldn't do. In fact, I think that's kind of a big deal. You know, those 3 expectations? They apply to me. They apply to all the grown-ups. In other words, what we expect out of you is the same thing that you should expect from me, right? So I just want you to think about that. That's kind of cool, right? We're not making a special set of rules for our kids. We're expecting those rules out of ourselves too. All right. Now, don't forget, this is the last week before the wrap-up of our Beck Gives Back. We have the food drive. We have quite a collection. I'm really excited to see that. So thank you so much for all those who've donated and those who will donate this week. If you are not in the position to donate, make sure you at least encourage somebody else to do it. Same thing with our Operation Warm a Child. You know, our Christmas tree is really looking decorated. We've got all of those cool coats, warm coats I ought to say, gloves and scarves and all of the mittens and hats. Those are really, really neat to see. I love that kind of decoration. It's not your traditional normal winter decoration, but it's meaningful because when you walk into our lobby, what do you see first? You see the food, you see the clothing. And what does it mean to us, about us? It means that in this season of giving, we really are actually giving. We're not all about just decorating our school. We're about actually taking care of our community and, you know, making it better. All right. Before I wrap up, I want you to hear it from me because I always mean it when I say it, and I know your teachers and all of the grown-ups at the school also mean it too. I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Boys and girls, go ahead and spread that message. Show it in creative ways. What does love look like? What does care look like? What does encouragement look like in this kind of electric week leading up to winter break? How can we show love, care, and encouragement? Think about it and do it. Can't wait to see you guys around. Have an awesome day.